Look! ChuChu, Cha-Cha, Chiku, and Chica are on their magical flying carpet. And they're off to the land of fairy tales. If you're ready for a fun ride, say Chi-Chu-Cha!
Chi-Chu-Cha!
And today, the magical carpet has brought ChuChu, Cha-Cha, Chiku, and Chica to a beautiful, quiet, and lonely forest.
Wow! These woods are beautiful. But there doesn't seem to be anybody around. I don't think we'll meet anyone here today.
But ChuChu was wrong.
Oh, what a surprise! By the way, I'm ChuChu, and these are my friends, Chiku, Chica, and Cha-Cha. Who are you? And why are you looking so scared?
Hi, ChuChu, Chiku, Chica, and Cha-Cha. I'm Little Red Riding Hood. And I'm scared because there's a big bad wolf after me.
A big bad wolf?
Yes, and he's gonna eat me up. Actually, the big bad wolf was pretending to be my granny. Because I told him where my granny lived and then...
Whoa, wait, calm down, Red Riding Hood. We can't understand what you're trying to tell us.
You're right. I need to calm down and tell you what happened today.
And so began Little Red Riding Hood's story. Little Red Riding Hood was a friendly little girl who lived with her mother in a tiny cottage at the edge of the woods. Deep in the woods was her grandmother's house. Little Red Riding Hood loved her grandmother dearly.
Mother, these apples are so red and juicy. I'm sure Granny would love some. May I take a basket full of apples to Granny, please?
Oh, that's so sweet, my dear. But to get to Granny's house, you must walk through the woods. And the woods can be dangerous.
Oh, please, Mother. I promise I'll be careful.
Promise me, my dear, that you'll remember the golden rules. First, don't stop anywhere. Go straight to Granny's. Second, don't talk to strangers. And third, don't give strangers any information about yourself.
I'll remember the golden rules, Mother. Now, may I go, please?
Sure, my dear. Take care.
And so, after promising her mother that she would be very careful in the woods, Little Red Riding Hood set off for her grandmother's house. It was a beautiful day out in the woods. Birds were singing and wildflowers were growing everywhere.
Oh, these flowers are gorgeous. I'm sure Granny would love some.
Little Red Riding Hood had promised her mother that she would go straight to her grandmother's house without stopping anywhere. But when she saw some pretty flowers, she forgot all about the first golden rule.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Little did she realize that there was danger lurking close by. A big bad wolf, who was very, very hungry, was hiding in the bushes, waiting for some easy food to come by. And as soon as he saw Little Red Riding Hood, he realized she would make a tasty meal. Putting on a friendly smile, the wolf walked over to her. Gosh, will Little Red Riding Hood remember the second golden rule?
Hello, little girl. What's your name?
Hi, Mr. Wolf. I'm called Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh no, Little Red Riding Hood forgot that she was not supposed to talk to strangers.
And what are you doing in these woods all by yourself, Little Red Riding Hood?
Will she at least remember the third golden rule and not give away any information about herself?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, I'm off to visit my granny.
Oh, I see. And whereabouts does your granny live?
Do you see that pretty little cottage in the middle of the woods? That's my granny's house.
I see. Well, have a good day, Little Red Riding Hood. I know I'm going to have a great day.
The big bad wolf had all the information that he needed. So he took a shortcut and headed over to Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house. And without making a sound, the big bad wolf entered Granny's house. The big bad wolf tied Granny to a chair, took her cap and her spectacles, and locked her up in a cupboard. Then he wore her cap and spectacles and crept into her bed. He pulled the covers all the way up to his face, and he waited. He didn't have to wait long.
Granny! Surprise! Granny? Is everything okay? You look kind of different.
I'm not feeling too well today. Come closer, dear.
Granny, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Granny, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
But, Granny, what big teeth you have.
The better to eat you with.
And saying that, the big bad wolf leapt at Red Riding Hood. She was quick on her feet, and she dodged him round and round the house.
You're not my granny, you imposter! You're the wolf I met in the woods! What have you done with my granny? Oh, Granny! Help! Help me!
Your granny's tied up, locked in that cupboard, and she can't come to help you. You are my lunch!
And having said that, the big bad wolf lunged at Little Red Riding Hood. She ran out of the house and charged down the path as fast as her legs could carry her.
And that's how I got here.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Will you help me, please? I need to find my granny and set her free.
Of course we'll help you, Little Red Riding Hood. Let's go back to your granny's house very, very quietly. The wolf is scary, so we must plan this carefully. Let's think of a smart idea for trapping him.
So, very quietly, hiding behind trees and bushes, they made their way back to Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house. The big bad wolf was still around. Little Red Riding Hood was worried that he may harm her granny. They had to think fast. And just then, ChuChu had an idea. ChuChu noticed a deep pit in the ground. She thought it would make a perfect trap for the wolf. All of them quietly got to work, and very quickly the trap was set. Next, Little Red Riding Hood had to lure the big bad wolf to the trap.
Hey, big bad wolf, look, I got away. Catch me if you can.
Ah, you just wait.
The plan worked. The angry wolf charged after Little Red Riding Hood. And she led him straight to the trap.
Hey! Get me out of here!
You're better off there, Mr. Wolf.
And so Little Red Riding Hood's story ended happily. Granny was free at last. Little Red Riding Hood told her that they were safe from the big bad wolf, who was sitting at the bottom of a deep pit. But Granny wasn't done yet.
He dared to try and eat my little granddaughter? I have to teach the big bad wolf a lesson. I'm going to call the village chief and ask him to put the big bad wolf away in a place where he can never cause trouble again.
And the best part of the story is that Little Red Riding Hood had learned a very important lesson: to follow the golden rules that help keep kids safe.
We've got to get going now. Bye-bye, Granny. Bye, Little Red Riding Hood. Stay safe.
ChuChu, Cha-Cha, ChuChu, and Chica, thank you for saving Granny and me from the big bad wolf. And I've realized something today, that golden rules are made for our safety, and I will never again disobey them. Thank you, and do visit us again. Bye!
That was fun. Now to our next adventure in Fairy Tale Land.
If you want to go on another magical ride with ChuChu and friends, say Chi, Chu, Cha.
ChuChu